Let's be real for a second. Have you ever wondered why finding a truly great, authentic local spot feels way harder than it should? I mean, we use our current search tools every day, but what if they're just not built for local discovery? Well, today we're going to dive into a company that's not just trying to tweak search, they're aiming to rebuild it, literally from the ground up.
You know the feeling, right? You search for best coffee near me, and what pops up? The same big chains, or the places that have paid a ton of money to get to the top of the list. You just know there are amazing hidden gems around the corner, but the system buries them. And that exact frustration, well, that's the starting point for a pretty radical new idea. And this slide, this nails the difference right here. On one side, you've got the old way, centralized, totally ad-driven, where our trust is, let's be honest, pretty low. On the other side, you have a new model, a community AI search. This one is driven by real human experiences. It's built on actual trust. And get this, it actually rewards you for sharing what you know. It's a whole new ballgame.
Okay, so to really get why the solution is so smart, we first have to break down the problem. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of why the current system of centralized search just isn't cutting it for local communities anymore.
So here's the deal. A handful of massive companies basically control everything we see, and their platforms are designed to push paid ads, not the best, most authentic options. This has led to this ocean of fake reviews and sketchy ratings, and it's just killed our trust. The result? We totally miss out on those amazing local spots. And the real kicker? The people creating all the value, us, writing the reviews, sharing our photos, we get absolutely zero in return for our contributions. So, how do you fix a system that's so deeply flawed? The answer is, you don't. You build something entirely new, from scratch. Let's take a look at how SmartCubic's really unique cubic architecture offers a solution that's actually built for communities. What makes this system so cool is its structure. It's broken down into 3 simple, interconnected layers. You can think of them like building blocks. You've got the personal layer, the community layer, and the relationship layer. Each one does something different, but when they work together, they create this incredibly powerful ecosystem. So first up is SmartCubic. This is the foundation of everything. It's your very own private portal, kind of like a digital identity built on Web3 tech. Every single recommendation you make, every place you go, every reward you earn, it all lives right here, in a space that you, and only you, actually own and control. It's all about taking back ownership of our digital lives. Now, this is where your personal knowledge becomes a kind of collective superpower. Local cubic portals are built for specific cities, like in all in Auckland or all in Seoul. They pull together all the trusted, verified experiences from everyone's individual metacubics. This creates a search engine that's powered by real community intelligence, not by whoever paid the most for an ad. And finally, there's RewardCubic. This is the engine that makes the whole thing go. It's a super simple but brilliant QR code system that creates a real-world link between you and the businesses you visit. It handles everything from check-ins to loyalty programs, creating a direct, valuable, and rewarding relationship. Okay, I know this diagram might look a little complex at first, but it does a perfect job of pulling everything together. You can see how the information from our personal portals into those city-based or horizontal portals. But it also shows vertical portals for really specific interests like, say, healthcare or food. And right there in the very center, that's the powerful AI that's making sense of all this community data, making the whole system incredibly smart. You see, this isn't just about getting better search results. It's about creating a completely new economic model. Let's dig into how these layers create a self-sustaining local reward economy. This is the magic part that makes sure everyone's incentives are aligned. So when the community wins, individuals and local businesses win too. This right here is the flywheel at the heart of the whole thing. It's a classic network effect, and it's beautiful. Think about it. The more users who join and share their real experiences, the richer the data becomes. That amazing data leads to way more accurate and trustworthy search results. That, in turn, attracts more local businesses to the platform, which then provides even more value and rewards for the users. It's a growth cycle that just keeps feeding itself. Let's just walk through a quick example. Imagine you go to a new coffee shop. You scan a QR code on the counter. Boom, you're checked in. Later, you share a quick, honest review and earn some loyalty points. For you, it was easy and rewarding. But for that coffee shop, they just got access to a powerful CRM tool to understand their customers better and reward them. And for the whole city, the search results for coffee just got a little more honest and a lot more helpful.
So this model is obviously super powerful on a local level, but the vision is, well, it's much, much bigger than that. Let's zoom out for a minute and look at the massive scale of this opportunity and how SmartCubic actually plans to build a connected global network.
I mean, just to put this into perspective, look at the current players. Google Maps is valued at over $200 billion. Even platforms like Yelp and TripAdvisor are worth billions. But here's the thing, all of them are built on that old, centralized ad-based model. None of them have cracked the code on a truly community-driven, reward-based system.
And when you start combining the markets for local search, local commerce, and loyalty programs, you're suddenly looking at a total addressable market of over $800 billion. This isn't some niche product. It's a platform that's trying to unify several huge, interconnected industries. So how do you go after a market that big? Well, you have a clear strategic plan. It starts with pilot programs in key cities like Auckland and Seoul. Then, within 3 years, the goal is to expand to over 50 major cities. By year 5, the plan is a connected global network of over 300 cities, with the ultimate target of a NASDAQ listing by 2030. This is a roadmap built for serious scale.
And this visual really makes that ambition feel real, doesn't it? The idea isn't to create one giant faceless platform. It's about empowering hundreds of individual, hyper-local economies and then linking them together into one powerful global network. Each city gets to keep its own unique vibe, all powered by this universal system.
Okay, let's bring it all home. We've looked at the problem, we've seen the unique architecture, and we've glimpsed the global ambition. But why does this all really matter? What's the fundamental shift that SmartCubic represents for the future of how we find and share information?
It really boils down to these 4 massive strengths. First, that semantic AI engine. Now, semantic sounds like jargon, but what it means is the AI understands context. So you're not just searching good coffee. The AI knows you like quiet spots to work on rainy days, and it delivers personalized results. Second, the Web3 identity guarantees you own your data, period. Third, the reward economy creates that self-powering flywheel we talked about. And finally, the city-by-city model means this thing can be scaled up worldwide, quickly and efficiently.
And you should know, this isn't just some idea floating around. It's backed by a well-defined corporate structure, with different parts set up for global operations, for R&D, for everything. This shows a level of planning that goes way beyond the tech, positioning them as a serious global business platform.
I think this quote just says it all, perfectly. The key thing to remember is this isn't about replacing Google with a slightly better version. It's about creating a brand new type of platform, one that weaves together individuals, businesses, and communities into a real, thriving local economy, all powered by smart AI.
And that leaves us with one final, pretty profound question. For decades, we've just assumed that all the knowledge in the world lives on the web, just waiting for a search engine to find it. But what if the most valuable, the most authentic, the most useful local knowledge was never on the web to begin with? What if it's been locked away in the collective experience of the community all along? And what if we finally have the key to unlock it?